Not how you make an impression, buddy.
We're live with my purples. Do you want to do the intro?
Yeah, let's know. Always.
Oh my god. Yeah, just circling like a shark.
Yeah. Haven't been bitten by one though, so you know.
Not yet. Still
Evie
time.
told me that her and Olive, not Olive told me her and Evie did like a little test in the ocean the other day, and one of them drowned and one got bit by a shark.
Oh my god.
Like, not a successful test then. I think that's wild.
Got bit by a shark. Like, we've been out in the ocean so much.
Yeah, we don't typically spend lots of time in the water though.
No. Oh, right. Yeah, I see.
Yeah.
I guess they were diving.
Yeah. And they must have been down there for quite a while for that to happen. I did my test landing at Pillbox earlier.
Yeah?
Not on Pillbox roof. So like on Friday, we're not staging on Pillbox roof because it's not functional.
No.
There's a plan to keep everyone kind of involved because we think of like, firstly, so we're landing across from Pillbox. There's a building that's got like a big forecourt. We're landing in the forecourt there if we get the scene. Which, let's face it, at best we're going to get one scene where we need to do that. But what it does is it engages the LAOs because we can get them down to close the road off for us,
Mm-hmm.
and it highlights our need for a better hospital.
Sure, yeah. Which forecourt?
The one directly across from Pillbox. I've got a picture in the emails if you bear with me.
Because there's a highway directly across from Pillbox.
Yeah, but it's just to the left. Let me show you. It'll be 2 seconds.
I'm trying to just envisage it. Do 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 do. So Stevie and I are going to be doing an interview with a new person, Kuroda Casey.
It's not like a proper forecourt, but there's a big flat space that cars don't go up and down, and the helicopter fits in it beautifully. Not the easiest landing in the world, don't get me wrong, but it's a big enough space.
Well, I'd rather you than me.
Well, I did it earlier on. It was fine. So like, obviously we landed at Roxwood, not Roxwood. We landed at both Sandy and Polito.
Yeah.
Or were you there when I landed at Polito?
I think so. Yeah.
I've done both, and both are harder than that. So yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. The only thing there's the obstacle is if there's cars coming up and down the street, but that's what the LEO are for.
That would be good.
Them more engaged with like hospital night, if we're like involving them and stuff like that.
Absolutely.
Could be fun. Should be fun. Until we get a better hospital,
Yeah, I was looking at some, architectural plans for a Saint Fiacre that looked real nice.
Some of them are. Some of them are.
Really yeah.
Yeah. I think there's different styles, and I can't remember which one they said are compatible and which ones aren't. But some of them are real nice. Because there's all different levels as well. There's like low level ones, like in terms of assets, and there's like mid, and then there's high. I know they don't particularly want to do like high value assets, which is fair. But even then, some of the middle ones they're still pretty funky. They're pretty nice.
What is in like cost wise?
Also, the amount of assets that would have to be loaded in.
Oh right, yeah.
That's high in assets. They don't particularly.
The one I was looking at was only 48 megabytes.
Okay, so that doesn't sound like it's pretty crazy.
Yeah, it's like nothing.
Yeah, so I mean, suggestions. I think what to do is we go through like the hospital night again. I think it's worthwhile if they open it up and just people give suggestions. I mean, hopefully people don't bombard them like 100 different options, but if we could get some nice ones, I think take them to the government and say, look, hospital night works, the hospital doesn't. Get us a better hospital. It's just for the Fiacre ones. Remember that they want this to remain here, and some of them are built to accommodate this, and some of them aren't.
Yeah. I mean, this one's got 2 helipads.
Nice. That one then. The more helipads, the better. They're working on like a search and rescue explorers like uniform. So like obviously commanders have their uniform, but like while you're still an explorer before you're a ranger, like what uniform should you wear when you're doing like these missions? And like one of the things Storm suggested is that honking high vis that you and Crunchy used to wear. And I'm like, you can't be using that. You look like garbage, man. Oh, it's grim. I hate that high vis.
Alright, you need something that identifies you as safer.
I know, but there's so much better options than that janky ass high vis. It literally just reminds me of the bin men room where I live.
Well, I think it's good for like a junior role.
Yeah. Not when you get to like this level. Oh, you can't be cutting around in that. You gotta look the part.
Exactly. Yeah. Gotta show off the supervisor on my back.
Exactly. Not fucking garbage man style. Like no, we can't be doing that. That.
I tell you what. The more I find out about the job in my head, I'm like, I might just go for the captain's promotion, regardless. Because
sounding like you're gonna have decent amount of time.
Well, not like loads and not as much time as I have now, but like more than I thought I'd have. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, why not? I mean, Thursday's promotion day, but that gives you a full week to run at it as well.
Yeah.
I don't see why not. I don't see why not. Because that's my plan, is to put in next week's.
Yeah, like if I can still put in like a couple of hours every day, then
Even then, I think it's acceptable that if you're not putting in a couple hours every day, but you have a day where you can do a longer period, and then maybe you don't see you for a couple of days because you're hit crazy. But I mean, I wouldn't fall out. I think you've shown that when you are available, you put time in.
yeah, and also, you know, like I'm doing loads of stuff out of city, if you know what I mean, like in city stuff out of city, like
Yeah,
SOP stuff, and it makes sense.
yeah. No, exactly. That's why I've been like on a little push with a lot of like what I've been doing is just get ready for captain promotion, get ready for the panel as it were, and having
Yeah,
more stuff behind the scenes is kind of needed. So yeah, I've been doing that. I just need them to sign off my senior FTO, which I've pretty much been told is absolutely fine. It's just getting it done basically, just ticking the box.
yeah,
So, but yeah,
and it makes sense since we do. Well, I do a lot of like you know final leave hours and senior FTO in, and then I can't actually hire anyone on. It's like, well,
yeah.
what's the point?
Yeah, no, exactly. Yeah, I've not done a final eval because I've not done senior FTO, but again, I feel confident I could go and do one right now without much issue. I would just know if someone's good or not. Do you know what I mean? Like, got enough practical experience to know if someone's capable or not.
Yeah.
So, we'll see. Yeah, we're about to captain this place out. Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Mhm.
Gotta do that. Captain this place out.
Where's this fripping interviewee at?
He told me. He told me we'd need 10 minutes, and that was 10 minutes ago, to be fair. But I don't know where he was landing.
I'm expecting him to walk through the door right now. Then.
Otherwise, you're not hired. Yeah, we're gonna run this pitch. Eventually, we'll be F2 and 3, F3 and 4. Like that. We'll run this pitch.
I don't
Sorry.
think. I mean,
We'll do a military coup style. We'll take the old guard out. I like Storm, but I'll take him out. I'll take him out. He's a good guy. Doesn't deserve it, but dog eat dog.
seems like a lot of admin.
Yeah, it does. To be fair, I'm happy getting up to like the next rank and then like holding for a good period of time. Like,
Yeah.
I think it just makes sense for me to get up to captain as well. Just for like if I'm going to be a commander ranger, like a ranger commander, again, it makes sense to sit at that level.
Which?
This guy's gonna come in here and be like, "Why the hell are you circling that lady?"
Yeah. Hi.
Stevie?
Yeah, this is Stevie. Yeah. Is that Claude? Sorry, is that Corrado?
Yeah, he goes by Claude.
Oh, you go by Claude? Okay, I wasn't sure.
Okay.
Perfect.
I'll go get my uniform.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, so what do you prefer? Obviously, we want to call you what your preference is. What name do you prefer to go by?
Claude.
Claude, yeah, we can do Claude
Yeah.
for you. That's not a hassle at all. As I say, my name's Stevie. I'm the person that reached out to you. This is my colleague, senior paramedic Stepphi Gale. She'll be helping us with the interview today as well.
Hi.
So are you?
It's a pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Perfect. Are you ready to go as is? Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect. Well, follow us. We'll show you the room.
Okay.
Any seat you like. You can sit this side. We'll sit the other side.
Oh, my bad.
No, you're fine. Absolutely fine.
We're just so used to sitting that side.
Switch.
No, you're absolutely fine. It makes no difference to us. It's just yeah, it's just uh, what we're used to at this point actually.
Yeah.
Um, before we go ahead, I am going to just give you a little heads up that we do use body cam footage here, so the interview would be recorded.
Yeah.
Just so that if anyone can in higher command or anything like that wanted to see a copy of it, just checking that's not a problem for you.
Yeah, it's fine.
Perfect. Well, yeah, as I say, I'm Stevie. This is Stepphi. We will conduct an interview for you here.
Okay.
Shouldn't take too much of your time. Just split it down in a few different areas. Ask you some general questions, get a couple of example answers from you, and then we'll go through some kind of more confirmational stuff. All right.
Okay.
At any point, if you need me to repeat anything, then just fire away. I know I've got a slightly funky accent,
Yeah.
and we'll get Steph to tell you what it is because she's got a nice normal English accent, which is very easy
Okay.
to understand. But yeah, why don't we start off then? Why don't you tell me and Steph a little bit about yourself and what's your your motivation for joining Safer?
Um. So as you know, my name. Well, I go by Claude, and um. Hmm, um. I just like helping people, you know.
Fair.
Oh, my bad.
You're fine. You're fine. Okay. Well, just to push a little bit more on that, for example, how long have you been in City?
I've actually been in this one for like, but not on this character. On this character, maybe like a month, couple weeks. But on my main, well, not my main one anymore, but on my old one, I was in that for like 5 months.
Okay, so you're familiar with the city at the very least,
Yeah,
yeah, and you're familiar for how how Safer operates throughout the
yeah.
city, yeah. No, that's absolutely fine. Um, do you personally have any EMS experience from any other cities?
Yeah.
Okay, so what have you done elsewhere?
Um, I was just like a paramedic.
Okay, and how long did you do that for?
Um, I did it for like 2 weeks and then left because the server, like, there was barely any active people in it.
Okay, no, that's fine. That's absolutely fair. So about yourself then, what would you say the biggest strength that you could bring to the team is?
Um, I'm good and fast at driving.
Okay, so you're a good
Well, that's
driver,
not,
yeah.
yeah, that's not the best thing, but like, first thing that came to my head.
That's fair. Did you feel like you get any other strengths that would particularly benefit the team?
Um, I don't know what to say.
For instance, how are you with the community? Do you get on well with most people? Are you
Yeah, because most people like in this city are mostly like American, so they don't hear like many accents like this, and then they get all like interested.
Okay, and you're good at having that kind of rapport with people then, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fine. That's not a problem. Um, Conversely, obviously that's your biggest strength. What do you feel your biggest weaknesses would be?
Um, definitely like I don't know if I can say it's like kind of out of city terms, but my piece.
Okay, so we kind of the way we would reference that would be like your brain, for example.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
what is it particularly about that causes you some issues?
Um, my shade graphics card.
Okay, and does that cause you to what we call like a code zero? Where your head pops. Does that cause like things like that, or
Um,
how?
no, but just like stutters a lot.
Okay, okay. That's fine. We can take that into consideration. And what would you like to achieve? What would your goals be within joining Safer?
Um, just my goals.
Yeah. So for example, I'll give you a little bit of question. Okay. So some people have different reasons for why they join Safer. We are part of not only medical, but we deal with fire, we deal with search and rescue. Some people have aspirations to be someone who can, station at a hospital and provide, kind of really high level medical care. Some people like the idea of, being a fire lieutenant and kind of helping the community that way. And then other people like search and rescue, potentially, helping people out at sea. What kind of aspirations do you have?
Oh, um, I just like being a paramedic.
That's perfectly fine. If your aspiration is to be a paramedic and help people, that's absolutely
Yeah.
fine. No worries. What we'll do, I'll just pass you over to Stepphi here, and she'll ask you some scenario based questions. Okay?
Okay. Yeah.
Sure. So, Claude. Here we are. I've got question 1 here. How would you react if an injured person, LEO, or fellow co-worker were to insult you?
Probably just like, well, it depends. But what if it was like a staff or LEO? You say?
Um, an injured person, LEO, or fellow co-worker.
I would probably just like stop talking back and just like try get myself out of that situation. Unless the injured person still needs medical attention.
Sure thing. Sorry, I'm also typing your answers as we speak. So.
Yeah. Steffi's note taker and question asker. She can multitask that way. Some of us can't.
Awesome. There we go. Right. So scenario question 2. You overhear someone higher ranking than you on the phone trying to sell medical supplies or defibrillators from the locker. What would you do?
Tell a higher up.
Sure. That's a perfectly adequate answer. Alrighty. Number 3. You are called to a scene by LEO. Upon arrival, you see an officer giving an unconscious person the wrong treatment. How would you react?
I'm not sure.
So you turn up, you know how to treat this person, and you see the LEO, the officer, doing like completely the wrong thing, giving CPR to somebody who's choking.
I would probably tell him to like stop, and then I would do what's supposed to be done.
Sure thing.
Yeah.
There we go. You carry on, Stevie, because these are long, and I need to do lots of typing.
No problem. I'll go through the last two for you. Okay.
Okay.
So if you were to imagine you receive a hotline call from a civilian, they're in a state of panic, actively crying, and they're unable to speak clearly. You somehow understand that there has been a bad car accident involving a number of vehicles, but the person on the call is in a massive state of shock and they're unable to describe the situation clearly to you or give you an exact location. How would you handle that?
I would probably like
Fine. You can take a few seconds to think about
Yeah.
your responses before you give them, and it's not a problem at all.
I'd just try like comfort them and stuff.
And calm them down, yeah.
Yeah.
And how would you approach, for example, the issue of not knowing where they are, where they're not able to give you a clear, like for example, they can't give you a postal code. Would there be any ways you can think of where you'd be able to try and coax some information out of them that would help you, gather their location?
Um. I'm not sure.
That's fair. That's fair. If you're not sure, then that's fine. That's fine. Well, what I'll do is I'll move on to the next question for you then. Okay. Um, this one's quite long, so again, if any point you need me to repeat it, just let me know.
Okay.
Um, so if you're imagine you're called to a hostage situation by the law enforcement to stage somewhere in case they need you. Now, what you do is you stage at a location where you can clearly see the scene. You see that a person who is holding the hostage has already killed 5 people. They're currently holding a lady who we believe is visibly 8 to 9 months pregnant. Whilst the negotiating's going on, the captor suddenly shoots the lady in the head, and the LEO, so the law enforcement, shoot the captor. The captor is now heavily injured, most likely about to pass away if you're not able to rush in and help. The scene commander doesn't think he deserves help and asks you not to take any action. What would you do?
Um. Well, most places have like this thing where like I'm pretty sure it's mostly just America. I'm not sure what other countries have it, but um, America and other countries have this thing where like if you're like heavily injured and like and you're in the hospital and like you'll come out in like a vegetative state or something, that you can pull the plug and stuff, and because it's what they wanted, because they probably didn't want to come out like brain dead or something. Because if he had that like written down or something, had it like I forgot, I don't know how to say it, but like
I think you mean like a do not resuscitate. So we call
yeah,
that like
yeah,
a DNR. Okay, no, I get what you mean. Just for the sake of this scenario, okay, what we're going to say is that the neither the lady who was shot, the pregnant lady was shot, she doesn't have a DNR on her person, and then also the captor does not have a DNR on their person. So it's
okay.
purely what would you do on scene, so as well, not related to any hospital activity. This is prior to any decisions like that being made. It's on scene. She's been shot in the head. He's also been shot, and it's now obviously the officers told you not to take any action on him because he deserves it. What would be your steps?
Well, the pregnant lady is most likely dead, but it depends where the captain got shot. But
Okay, so maybe if I steer you a little bit here as well. Okay, so in relation to how would you deal with the fact that potentially the captor is going to pass away if you don't take action, bearing in mind that the law enforcement officer has said that he doesn't believe he deserves help. Would you administer help in those kind of scenarios?
um, I probably would.
No, that's fine. Uh, that's fine. Anything you'd like to add to the scenario-based stuff there, Steffi, before we move on?
No, that's
I
all.
don't know. I don't know what to say.
No, that's fine. I'll just check with Steffi. No, if you're fine, Steffi, that's absolutely fine.
Okay.
What I'll do then is I'll just go through some more kind of confirmational stuff for you, okay?
Yeah.
So just to let you know how some of this works, okay? So within the city, just a bit of OC talk here very quickly. The fire script is back and running, okay? But here at Safer, we prioritize medical calls above all else. So typically we follow a one firefighter to two EMS style system. That basically means for every one active fire engine or truck, there should at least be two active ambulances that are in the city at the time. Are you
Yeah.
okay with that?
Yeah.
Perfect. Now, we can see the hours that you fly in. We don't have any strict hour requirements for the department. Um, Typically, we would expect you, maybe in a case over a month of flying in and covering at least 10 hours.
Yeah.
Is that okay with yourself?
What, 10 hours a month?
Yeah, it's like a base level of,
Yeah. Yeah.
if it
Yeah.
drops below that, we'd potentially have concerns.
Yeah. Yeah. That's fine.
Perfect. Obviously, in the city, as you heard from the scenarios there, we do work alongside the law enforcement. We sometimes share the same radio channel, but mainly we work in our own channel.
Yeah.
We don't specifically do law enforcement work, but they do need our assistance from time to time. We will be training you how to specifically respond to those type of calls. Again, would you be okay with that?
Yeah.
Perfect. Now, whilst you're in the department, you should not commit any type of crime and refrain from becoming a felon. Even if you're on duty, even if you're off duty, you should always be following the law. Is that
Yeah.
okay with yourself?
Yeah, that's fine.
Perfect. Again, during your time in Safer, you cannot be associated or part of a motorcycle club or a gang. Is that okay with yourself?
Yeah.
Perfect. And last but not least is you cannot be a corrupt Safer member by the city rules, okay?
Yeah.
If you are acting as a corrupt Safer member, the government and the angels would handle the situation. It would not be held as like a departmental situation, okay?
Okay.
All right with that, yeah?
Yeah.
Perfect. That concludes the questions that we have for you. So what I'm going to do is me and Steph are going to take a couple of minutes just outside just to have a quick discussion, and then we'll come back and have and kind of give you some further information. All right?
Okay.
Cheers.
You didn't get my Discord message, did you? My email.
Oh, sorry, I had the thingies open, so I didn't. What have I missed? Oh shit! Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry. I mean, that didn't go well. I mean, it wasn't. I don't want to be harsh and say it was like horrific, but like lateral thinking wasn't there. Like it wasn't there.
Let's
It wasn't there.
we'll just head in and tell him that someone will be in touch with him in the next couple of days,
Yeah.
and we'll let him know.
I'm taking it from that email. You agree with me though that that's not a hire, right?
Yeah, we can discuss this in a minute.
Yeah, no worries, no worries. Hi there, mate. Yep, perfect. So I appreciate you coming down. What's going to happen is someone's going to reach out to you in the email channel, and they'll basically let you know how the interview went and what the outcome of it is. So they'll get back to you. It's usually fairly quick. It can take up to 48 hours. Now we typically don't like to leave anyone hanging that long, so we'll certainly get back to you as quickly as we can. All right.
Yeah.
Perfect. Before we let you go, you got any questions for either myself or Stephie?
Nah.
No, that's perfect. Well, as I say, I appreciate you coming down and taking the time, and we'll get back to you as quick as we can and let you know
Okay.
the outcome.
All right.
Perfect.
Awesome. Nice to meet you.
Let you out here so I can lock that door. Okay, I'll show you the way out.
Oh my gosh. Hey team, that did not go well. Another interview, time to come by with a cone on my head. Yeah, about that. About that.
Wee.
Hello.
Hello. Yeah. Not great.
Yeah, debrief time.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I feel harsh, right? Because I think
Let's
you could
just move
tell he's
away
very
from the
young.
windows.
Like, yeah, I think you could tell he's quite young,
Yeah, for sure.
and that kind of came through. Like, and my biggest issue with it, right, is I don't always need you to answer the question correctly for me, but I need you to show that you're
You
considering the
understand.
question. Yeah, and you're trying to find an answer. And a lot of the time there just wasn't that. It was like, oh, I don't know what to say. It's like, okay, well,
Mhm.
you're not thinking beyond, because even I was giving them, I felt enough prompts as well where I'm going like, okay, and then going into other parts and like, what would you consider about this? Which for me
Yeah.
was basically me saying to you, I need you to give me something here, and I wasn't getting anything.
Yeah.
Like, I feel we done as much as we could to try and make that a passable interview, and it just it didn't come back.
Agreed. Sad face. Because also, he might just suck at interviews. Like
Yeah,
some
and
people
it's
do,
difficult.
and
Yeah.
but I don't know. It didn't feel like there was much going on.
No, especially like the one for me, which felt like a nail in the coffin, was like a biggest strength. I can drive really quick. I'm like, okay, like,
Mm,
yeah, our primary function is healthcare, not to drive quickly.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't feel like I could recommend employing him. Would be my issue.
No.
And it's harsh because you might pick it up really well when you get him there and you explain it to him, and you're just doing this, and this. But equally, I do think we need to have higher standards in who we recruit. And
Yeah.
that wasn't it.
And I didn't like that we started the interview with this character and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I don't mind a little bit of OOC in the context of an interview when you're saying, "Oh, by the way, I'm going to just give you a C talk to give you context." Perfectly fine with that because you're prefixing it. You're explaining it for context that might help the interview, but it's wild to just start it off like, can you're like, because obviously I have to ask him a couple of questions there that are out of character, but you give him the heads up first.
Yeah. And, you know, people typically use the word soul as well. Not, yeah.
Yeah.
It didn't have a sense of maturity, I want to say.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean when I say he felt really young.
Yeah. Bless.
It's not for everyone, is it? It's not for everyone.
Well, I couldn't. I couldn't recommend it. He, like,
No,
I never want to say, like, never to someone because he could turn out to be amazing. And it would be a damn shame for us to not have him on the team. But from that
but just
interview, it didn't exemplify that he would be.
yeah, I think if he wants to reapply further down the line, absolutely fine. We can
Yeah.
do another interview, but just as it stands, I couldn't recommend taking that on.
Um,
It wasn't there.
I think the fair thing to do would be to, obviously, I've got his answers, and we did obviously get the body cam. I don't think we need to send the body cam to everyone. We could send the answers.
Yeah, what I'll do is I'll put a quick bit in the email channel just now. Just going to say that based on the interview, we don't believe it would be worthwhile to continue. However, here's Steffi's going to give you a couple of these, the notes that she's taken from the answers. What does everyone else think?
Yeah.
Okay, let me do that.
Um,
I won't tag everyone. What I'll do is I'll let you put your part and then do like the supervisor tag so that they're reading your part as the part with the most information because that's kind of the part we want them to evaluate. Me and Stepphi. There we go. I'm just gonna put here so you can add on to it.
yeah, I'm just writing like a little précis of it.
Yeah.
Overall feeling that this person is well intentioned to join Safer, however, lacks. like the maturity to understand.
Yeah,
For the
it just
answer.
wasn't grasping a lot of the time like, what we were asking is what it felt like. To the point where we're, as I say, we're like, we're almost trying to hold his hand to get him to the right answer, and it still just wasn't, it just wasn't coming. Be interesting how they feel about it, because they basically hire everyone that applies.
Yeah, I know.
It's like, oh, numbers, numbers, numbers. I'm like, no, quality.
They required a lot of prompting to answer the questions, even partly.
Where did he go?
Oh, what you say, buddy?
Where'd Clyde go?
Oh, his interview's finished, so he's left.
Oh, okay, cool.
I'm not saying too much because I believe it's Nicholas's friend,
Yeah.
but it didn't go well.
I mean, what? Did you have any other feelings about it? I put so far that it lacked the maturity to understand and fully answer the questions. They required a lot of prompting to answer the questions, even partly.
Yeah, it just wasn't very. Yeah, I don't want to say engaged, like if that feels harsh, but it wasn't engaged. You know what I mean? Like there wasn't much.
It didn't seem like the intent, like their attention was all there.
Yeah, they kind of like I'm to the point where I'm a little bit like, what are they applying for SAVRP for? Because even with that interview, it's not super clear what they want to be here for.
I mean, like their first answer that they just want to help people. Like, I love that answer. That's the same answer I gave in my interview.
You elaborate on that, you know what I mean?
Yeah. But they might be fucking brilliant. That's the thing, like they might just not be able to put into words why they want to do something, but then when it comes down to it, they absolutely smash it.
I get that, but equally though, when you're giving them other, I suppose that's why we have that, the different sort of questions that we have.
Yeah.
The answers were the same across the board. Do you know what I mean? No
Yeah,
matter
yeah.
what type of question it was, there was not a real engagement. It's, yeah, if you're poor at explaining what your ambition is, fair. I mean, that's, but the answers were poor at everything.
Yeah.
Like even the ambition one, where I'm saying to him, like, we've got this, we do that, we do all of these things. I just want to be a paramedic. Like, you're not giving me much here, because I don't feel like he just wants to be a paramedic and help people. My gut feeling from that response was he just doesn't know what to say.
Yeah. Well, I'll put it in like this, and then we'll just see what everyone else says. Dogpile in and be like, I put in like all the hesitation and stuff.
Yeah, it's the most prompting I've ever had to give in an interview.
Oh, for sure, yeah. Put it this way, if I was hiring for like an IRL job, no way.
Yeah. There was like the part, like, see as well, that last question. I would normally, like, you're going to ask about the pregnant mother. I was like, there's no point here. He's already told me he doesn't know 3 parts of this question. I'm not gonna add another part of this in.
Yeah. Oh, sad face. Sorry, lovely. I'm sure you're a lovely person.
Yeah.
I mean, the thing is, when you started explaining, oh, we like to call that our brain. He did seem to cotton on and didn't use any more like OOC language.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I always feel so bad.
But just I get it, but
I'm gonna eat myself
mean-
into oblivion through sadness.
yeah, there was no lateral thinking. That's the issue of it. Like none at all. There's no ability to extract information and go, okay, I don't know the correct answer, but here's some rationale for me to give you an answer. Like, can we try and get you to pinpoint the location? Absolutely nothing. Nothing.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm like that's a big flag. Is this, I'm not expecting you to say, oh, I would get them to do a Watford, for example, like role play out that and get them to what they're actually doing is send you the 911 EMS ping, but they're actually, you're RPing out that they're doing what 3 words. I'm not expecting anything crazy, but like describe
Yeah.
where you were, describe a landmark, where were you going? There was nothing. And that really is the crux of every single answer he gave. There wasn't anything behind it.
Sad face.
Yeah, I don't like giving people bad news either, but equally, like,
Yeah, that would be some
pretend it
tough training.
yeah, do we pretend it went well because it's nicer? It's like,
No.
exactly. What is going on here?
Tabak store. Make you
Yeah,
feel
just
better.
gonna answer like Storm just putting the emails about promotion season. Like, would he recommend blah blah blah? Ron and Nick.
I think we should have that conversation when I've taken my glasses off.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
I'm just reading it. Sorry, I'm reading the post. I don't know if you've seen it. I don't even understand why one of them's on that. I thought they were interesting. But saying that, I think Maya's dealing with it and hasn't been on duty, so there's that.
Interesting. Are you coming or what?
I'm going to see what Maya says here because she's going to give her answers now, and then I'll just follow in with mine, even if they are a little harsh. Let's punch the shit out of this guy.
Yeah, he's this dweeb.
Well, what's up?
He's this
Yeah, circle
dweeb.
him. Punch the shit
Having
out of him.
food.
Punch
Off
the
duty.
shit out of him.
You having food? What, you're on shift. You're on shift. What? Oh my gosh.
I'm off duty.
Oh, you're off duty.
But
Yeah.
Steph is on duty, so you can't be lifting her,
Yeah, yeah,
Or
yeah.
who's she gonna snitch to?
Me,
Yeah.
I'm right here. She doesn't need to snitch. I saw it happen.
I've got
Can
my
I
body
tell
cam
Steph
rolling.
about your driving skills?
My driving skills are fucking.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
fine.
yeah.
He does not break the driving laws.
Damn right I don't.
I mean, I know that he got pulled over.
So he does have the
I know he's
tendency to
been
commit mass murder of families of 4.
Steffi, so here's the thing, right? If we're going anywhere and we need to get there quickly, Steffi asks me to drive. There's not
No,
much
she's
Because of-
fine with you running a family of 4 off the road.
No, I just don't do it myself.
So you're an accomplice in this.
Delegated.
No.
That's the best way to think of it. Delegated driving.
Delegated crime.
So you're not the one killing them. She is.
We don't kill anyone. I mean, we just
Local family of 4 you ran over the other day.
Oh my god.
I have not killed any local family of 4. I'll have you know. The only person I've ever seen hitting a local out of the 3 of us is the person that started a fucking gunfight and got us all killed. Right?
If
Oh,
we're all
yeah, true,
killed, we
true.
wouldn't be here.
True.
Well, all shut up. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. That was.
There we go. There's the correct phrasing.
I mean, don't try and get away from the fact that you got us all shot.
It's not my fault, okay? It's the locals' fault for imagining I hit them in their eyes.
Yeah, that man's been out there mowing people down.
I mean, I'm surprised they don't pull out.
Alright, well, Mr. Xavier. Where are you living at the
that new
moment,
guy get
BT
hired?
Dubs?
Need to wait and see. The interview's only just happened, so we'll need to wait and see what the.
I got hired on the spot. I was that good.
No, that's just how desperate. I'm joking, you are really good.
Yeah.
I will
Also,
go on the roof and cause an international state of emergency.
I mean, we'll
Yeah,
ignore you.
try it.
We'll go with that international.
How are you getting on the roof now?
And put me in the washing machine. You can clean me if you want.
God. Oh my god. Sorry, just for science. I need to test something.
Nah.
No.
It's possible. It's possible.
It has to be possible.
Oh, Stevie.
Yeah, put Stevie. Put Stevie in.
Yeah, let's not put me in there.
No,
There
I
we
like
go.
to try and find little jail cells that I can put Willow in when she's misbehaving, just to stop her getting in trouble.
Well, you can try and put me in. I won't cause any trouble if I'm stuck.
And this one's perfect. Mr. Xavier, where are you living at the moment?
Out of city?
No. Why
Huh?
would you live anywhere else except this city?
Oh, I'm living opposite the casino.
Ugh.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And-
You were there. Oh no, that was Maya.
Yeah. Okay. Just wondering.
Yeah. I mean, I pay 5k for rent.
Kind
Oh,
of sack that. We pay
A
8K
week or a day?
each
a week.
for
Is
that
it a week?
shithole.
Hey, better than I guarantee my furniture is better than what you have in your own place.
All right. Get in
Our
Stevie's
place
car.
is
You're
shit.
coming with us. Because
Am I
guess who
getting
furnished
kidnapped?
my house?
I need to get changed.
Oh yeah, we all need to get changed and get our guns. Especially if
don't
we're
need a gun.
kidnapping you.
Oh yeah, forget
Oh yeah, I'm getting kidnapped.
Get the bag.
Yeah, what furnishing do you have in your house then?
You'll be amazed, right?
Yeah? Are you a bit of
Just the
an
box.
interior designer? Oh, you were telling me actually the other day, weren't
I
you?
sleep in a box.
You should see what I did. I actually renovated Dave O'Malley's flat the other day. And you should see the
Let me guess.
transition.
Is it all pink?
No,
Or is it all blue like he loves?
it's actually very manly. It has
Pink
a
could be a
rock.
manly color.
It can, but it has like a rockery with indoor shrubs. It has, it's like all wooden panelled. It's got a shag wall. I'll send you a video of the before and after. You will be
Right, I'm interested in seeing it.
amazed. What's Stevie doing?
So we wait.
Responded in my head. Give me a minute.
Oh, let's get out the engine, mate.
If you hated me, run me over.
If he ran you over, he'd have a lot of people to answer to. Mostly me.
True. Mostly just you.
Because, well, you're going to become a paramedic, right?
Engineer is my next rank.
Paramedic, right?
Engineer. I
Why not
want search and
paramedic?
rescue.
Why?
You have because I want to search for people. Maybe once or twice roll a bus.
I don't want you to get promoted. Sorry, just take a few minutes to.
Oh,
to
so
make it
anyway,
clear.
I've got her recommendation and Myers.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
get them to change their mind. Don't you worry about it. I'm gonna
Recommendation to
Right,
come
I'll
to
get
become a
everyone else to
paramedic.
vouch for me, and
yeah,
for Stevie to get demoted.
yeah.
Yeah,
Steffi's
sure.
not gonna back you unless you go to paramedic. If you don't, then she's gonna recommend that you get fired. So you know, consider your words.
You're coming with me.
I will happily not get kidnapped. Thank you very much.
Mm,
Food and water check.
always.
I almost starved.
Do you want to come and visit our house?
You're gonna show me up, but sure. In a mansion too, just in my eyes.
Your box is your kingdom.
Yeah, it's quite comfy in there if you don't think about all the pieces of wood flying into your head on a daily
On the wood
basis.
lice. Where's Xavier gonna go?
It's not a
I'll go in the trunk. I'm sure I'll
It's a four-seater.
fit.
Is it?
Yeah. It
Oh,
might be
yeah.
one of those jank.
Here we are.
Oh, there.
Where are we going?
To our house. I'm gonna show Xavier what life can be like with actual furnishings.
Oh yeah, yeah. When you do the work and safer and get all the rewards, you can live in a house like ours.
What rewards, huh?
You'll see in a minute when you see our house.
When you become a senior paramedic.
Or a lieutenant.
Lieutenant.
Because technically our house has 2 lieutenants and 1 senior paramedic. You know, just
So-
throwing that out there.
Not bad, not bad.
I mean, no, we're like on a paramedic. Ooh, these something.
I don't ever remember you having headaches.
I get them in this part of the city for some reason.
It's literally there exactly every time.
Yeah.
Well, good thing we never go here then.
I try to avoid it, to be honest with you.
That's why Stevie doesn't want to do any hospital work. We can't be at pillbox.
Ah, because it's brutal. Although I landed the helicopter there absolutely fine earlier.
I love that. It's like that meme where it's like in your eyes and like it's a beautiful, perfect landing. Everyone else's eyes, there's like fire and like cars everywhere.
No, I have confirmation because I was on scene. Like over there, Stepphi. Let's see this.
Oh yeah. I remember. Yeah, I know it now.
Yeah, this is where we land the helicopter. pretty big. Like it's not that bad. You know what I'm saying? Like Roxwood and or not
Yeah.
Roxwood, but Sandy and Polito are
I'm
way
surprised
harder
you can
lands.
land it here though.
Already done it. Yeah, you know. I
Me
would,
and Stevie are pro
what-
helicopter pilots.
Fucking right we are. Steffi's an awesome
Define
co-pilot
pro.
as well. Professional. I am paid to do it. Right? Like,
So you're just paid, you're not actually good.
well, that is the definition of professional. Is you're paid to do it. You don't have to be good at it.
I mean, true, entirely true, but you would think a pro would be quite good at his job.
I'm confident in my flying ability. I've not crashed me and Steffi once. We always make it in one.
Now 2 days.
Hmm.
I know. We've had the helicopter a little while, and we did a. Oh yeah, we did a flight with Zach as well. I didn't kill Zach.
I've had no unsuccessful landings.
Yeah, we have not caused anyone any bodily injuries.
Just yet.
Just yet. Planning on keeping it that way. You know. Anyway, it sounds to me like you're salty because you're really, really bad at rock, paper, scissors.
No, it's not that, right? It's that I'm being kidnapped.
I mean, kidnapping got into the car voluntarily. We have it on body cam footage, right? Like, you
What about the
voluntarily
local 5 blocks away with a gun to my head?
I don't remember that.
It was. Yeah, I remember that.
You,
been
you
on the
don't
drugs-
see the local 10 blocks away from here now with a sniper rifle.
You been on the drugs again? Is that what it is?
My lawyer
Oh my
said
God, it's
stop,
dead!
answer the question. Jesus Christ.
That local went for you then.
Amazing neighbours you have.
Oh, we beat the shit out of them.
You
I mean-
can't say that. It's illegal.
No, because they're locals. They don't count. Like, this guy is absolutely getting punched when I get out of here.
Local lives matter, Stevie.
They bloody don't. The LEO shit them and everything. There we go.
Yeah, welcome. Honestly. You boys.
Boys, Wilson does it more than anyone.
Yeah, this is true. Alright, welcome, welcome, welcome.
Yeah, my place is better than this.
Yeah?
It only goes up to like this whole room.
Oh,
There's a
well.
box like right here.
Oh, well, we have our boxes in this room.
Yeah, this is my box.
Oh, you got the little box.
Big enough to sleep in.
Don't look in the crates.
Oh.
'Cause,
This is where I sleep in my house.
the crates aren't great. It's all
Why? Do you have guns in there, Stevie?
It's all Wilson stuff, right?
Yeah, it's all willows. Yeah, yeah.
Everything in there belongs to Willow. Jesus, we have some amount of shit.
But yeah, I mean, if you want, you could rent this room.
Or dungeon. Oh wait, your lockers
I
there.
mean, you have guns. I'll take the guns.
They don't have guns in.
No, there are no guns in them at the moment. Just, yeah, plastic replicas.
Plastic, I see.
Then we have our.
Yeah, I need to pay my rent in a couple of days, so how much are we talking about?
Oh, for the little room
Gotta get a
there.
tour. Gotta get a tour.
We'll
first.
do you the full
Gotta get a-
full tour.
We'll do the tour.
So we have a little sports corner here where you can talk about sports. You can't talk about sports anywhere else in the house.
Let me guess, is he the reason why?
No, Wilson is, also very sporty.
True, that is
It's
extremely
true.
true.
Then we have our kitchen.
Yep.
Where's the barbecue?
Where's the barbecue?
Someone stole our
Oh,
fucking barbecue.
I might have eaten it. I'm sorry.
Shit, that
I
barbecue.
got hungry one day. I just
like
broke in to
10
eat it.
10 bags of flour. Okay, maybe we're meant to put the barbecue away.
Yeah, I have
We
a
might,
spare.
might need to learn. There's like 10 bags of flour in that barbecue. That's
Were
great.
there?
Yeah, I put them in the other day.
Oh dang. Oh well.
Oh, well.
But yeah,
Oh, I'm
we
also doing stuff in my head at the same time.
This is
Or
our
if I
kitchen
just
table.
randomly pause.
this is the dinner table.
Oh, hell yeah, I can be. Aww.
You can live your best Dave O'Malley.
I thought I could use it.
No, but it's just a nice accessory seating option. So this is like the little entertaining living room up here.
And what's down here?
Bedrooms.
Oh, okay.
So this is
Wilson's bedroom.
Wilson's.
Does she even know how to play guitar?
She's actually a guitarist.
I think she
Is
does,
she?
Yeah, I think she
Yeah,
actually
for real.
knows how to play guitar, yeah. This room's
Quite
a bit
surprising.
chaotic. Like we are not responsible for a lot of the decor choices in here. That's all Wilson.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I wouldn't have put a toilet in the middle of the room, but
Oh, I didn't even notice it.
you know, we respect her choices. We respect her choices. Toilet, you know.
I think potentially 3 TVs is a bit many since she's never watched any of them. But
I
Yeah.
mean, 3 is quite a good number. I would have 5 if I wasn't
Mm-mm.
broke.
And then what else we got?
I mean, I've only just got up to 70k
Oh,
I mean,
after
I got
3 weeks.
I got 440 in my account right now.
so this is our downstairs living room. It's a bit more of a chill space, for if a small
Got a
gathering,
recording studio.
Yeah, this is where I do my recording for my songs and stuff.
Is this where you sing? Where's the green screen?
No, we don't green screen our videos. We shoot on location.
Yeah,
I mean, that is true. I'm still annoyed I'm not in it.
I know. You can be in the next one though.
Well, you may want to run that past your manager first.
Yeah, true. I'll get management involved. Here we
Who
are, and
is
then
Steve, your management?
you got it. This is Stevie's room.
Stevie loves me.
Purple lady is a non-negotiable. She always stays.
This Stevie's room or yours?
Yeah. No,
This
it's
is Stevie's.
fine. Purple lady. Steph hates purple lady, but she stays.
Alright. And then that's the Steffi's room.
And this is my room.
I expected more from you, Stevie.
Steffi, you're safer now here, right? And you're
Yeah.
back work. So I might need to figure out what the hell is wrong with mine.
I could close the door on yours, but nothing else.
It's now not doing anything. Like even you close the door, it's not doing anything. I'll raise a ticket once the
Mm.
car issue is resolved. We got the open door policy bathroom.
Yeah.
Open door because we don't have any doors, so you know.
Why, was it too much? Is it like an extra 100k per day just for doors?
Nah, we just don't believe. Jesus, we just don't believe in them.
So that means you need to get command to remove the doors from our borough.
Those are for shutters. It's fine.
But yeah, so that's our little house,
Yeah, sweet ass
Yeah.
bad.
You just had to climb their steps.
Because our house so
I'll
big.
say it is. I think it's a tiny bit bigger than where I live.
So,
I think it's the biggest shell that we've found, actually, right? Like, we didn't find
Yeah.
any bigger shells than this.
I think, we could rent you out the garage bedroom.
Yeah, that works if you want. Only if
mean-
you three are comfortable with it.
You can't change the bed, though. That is just your bed.
No, you could move your
Oh,
own
I don't mind
furniture.
sleeping on that.
The only thing
Do you
is that obviously these boxes, I couldn't tidy them into a corner though.
Do you know how to furnish, or would you need Steph?
Yeah, I know how to.
Okay.
You just
Kind
choose
of.
not to.
I choose not to because I am not the best interior decorator, but
Steffi's got a million things. She'll hook you up.
Yeah, I can sort you out with something nice. We could make this really pretty in here. There would just be, you know,
Can we
a little
chuck
box
some of
corner.
this stuff? Chuck some of this stuff into Wilson's room, since she's got enough space, right? That we could put some
Yeah.
storage in her room.
Yeah.
We
Yep,
just chuck
yep, yep.
everything into these, right? We like nobody typically owns this stuff. It's just everyone's.
Yeah,
But
just
the
sort of if
storage,
you want to borrow stuff, you can use it and put it back.
yeah, the only stuff we
yeah.
don't do that with is like in our own bedrooms. We got our own storage for like our own guns and shit. I would recommend not taking that because I don't go and take Steffi stuff. She doesn't go in and take any of mine. Not that you would, but like just as
No,
that's kind of
I
that's
don't.
kind of a rule. These things are fair game, but everything in like the private ones we just leave. And you don't really want to be touching stuff out of Wilson's private collection because it'll be weird.
Yeah, I know. Don't
Yeah,
worry.
you don't want to look in those drawers. Awesome. Well,
I'm guaranteeing it's all just related to football.
Well, there's quite a lot of LSD and ecstasy in that one. We didn't purchase that, okay, and we don't sell it. We just found it, so it's not illegal.
Okay, yeah. Take that to heart.
Yeah, if you ever need any fireworks or Jesus, the stuff that's in here is absolutely mental. Yeah, there's a lot of shit.
I mean, I can't have a look in there till later.
Yeah. It's wild. That one's chaos. This one's a little bit more functional, right?
yeah, this one's more fun.
I mean,
Functional.
in every house there is that one chaotic place where everything goes.
Yeah.
Yeah. This used
This
to be in my old house, and my old house was like this, like smaller than this garage, and this big thing was just like the only thing in it.
sounds a lot like Xavier's house.
Exactly what you were saying yesterday.
Yeah, I was like, oh, Stevie.
My house was something. But it was crazy, right? Because you couldn't see it. It wasn't in there properly. It was really weirdly positioned where you actually couldn't see it.
Yeah.
And then it was just taking up the whole fucking room.
And then that was all you could see.
Yeah, wild.
But yeah, I don't know. You know,
Yes.
we'll let our people get in touch with your people, and your people can get in touch with our people.
It's I was gonna say it's 8, but it's not. It'd be 6 if you move in. It'd be 6 grand a week every Sunday to Stepphi. Stepphi pays rent.
Understandable.
It would be 6, right? Wait, what do we pay Stepphi?
The total mortgage every month, well, every week is 27, I believe.
Right. Okay, so make it 6.5.
Alright, that's fine.
It's 6.5. Is 6.5 right? No, it's not.
Yeah,
We should probably call it 7.
but
I'll pay you 7. Because that also means we're starting to like very very slowly pay you back for the deposit if we do it like that as well.
yeah, the deposit of like $130,000. Yeah,
I mean,
It's not that bad. We make it back in like
I did
months.
give you back like $60,000, so you know I'm not.
yeah,
I'm
that's
not
true.
stiffing
Yeah,
you.
yeah, yeah. We part own it. Crunchy pretty much rents.
Yeah, Crunchy's wild.
But
Has
yeah,
she been paying you
well,
rent, or have you like been?
yeah,
getting it off her,
she
like...
actually paid an entire month up front.
Oh, fair to her. I don't do that because I would forget after free. Like it's easier for me to do it once a week.
I think she did that and then sent me a message with that amount, with the date.
Cool.
Um,
Yeah, we do Sunday rent day.
But yeah, we'll
It's
we'll
not
work out exactly how
Yeah,
much.
work it out. I mean, I just rent from another Civ, so
Oh, who is it?
Don't give
I
your
can't
house away
remember
though.
off the top of my head.
But, like, don't like stop renting it until you've cleared it though, because you will lose it.
Yeah. Mine's just like a weekly payment. I've got it up to the 30th or the 2nd. I need to have a look.
Well, that's all cool. You know, we can Oh, excuse me.
No worries at all.
You feel. You feel. All right. Well, I think I need to
We didn't
pop
actually
out
show
for a
the
little bit.
best. Didn't even show him the best part of the house. I'll show him because if you're going away, I'll show him.
What, the big
What's the
clock?
best part?
We have a swimming pool.
Oh yeah.
I don't use them.
No, there's. Let me lock that bad boy.
Oh my god, where the hell did Stepphi come from?
Yeah, we'll show you a feature that technically isn't part of our house, but we use it because we don't have a washing station, but our neighbour does.
Yeah.
Ta-da!
Let's borrow it.
We just rocked up and use it. I've never seen this neighbour once. I'm pretty sure they don't really live there.
Yeah, me too.
I just pay for it.
Well, the critical stuff's been there the whole time for when we were meant to lift it and stuff. But I just don't think they're in city.
Oh, I see.
They've got a sweet back garden as well.
Yeah, it's all still there.
Yeah, as soon as this house comes up, we're buying this.
I mean, it's fully furnished.
Yeah, that's what it's saying. They've kitted it out, but they haven't changed it. All the old critical stuff's still there.
Yeah.
Our pool's better though, because you can only walk in.
Yeah, as soon as this comes up for rent, this is ours. Taking it.
You're taking it.
Yep.
I think that'll probably be a couple years down the line.
I believe they purge people quite regularly, right? Don't they? If
Yeah,
you're
they do.
doing stuff and you don't come in, like you will get purged.
Oh, okay, that's actually good to know.
Wee.
Yeah, I think it's 3 months.
Our house is awesome. Did someone just give me a beer?
Garbage ones.
But you even don't give me stuff out of the garbage.
I'm sure they taste quite good.
Well, it goes there. My pockets are full of fish.
Why fish?
Because I was up emptying my fishing net. Yeah, update on the fishing nets. Slightly OOC chat here, by the way, but never mind. The fishing nets, the people that own the ones on, the Zancudo, right, with the Alamo, they're going to be contacted at some point and told they have to move them within X amount of time, or they will be removed. They're going to be advised to stick either they didn't say which side, but either stick to the right or stick to the left and leave a clear channel.
Good.
At the minute, it's fucking crazy.
Yeah, it's like a slalom.
Yeah. Did you say you were going in head for a little while, or what are you doing?
Yeah, 'cause I've got to relocate my head.
Go
Oh,
have fun.
okay, okay, okay.
I know, sad face.
Why don't you just relocate your sibling? That would be much easier than you just stay where you are.
I know.
Guys, I'm gonna go back to Elborough. Yep, stay safe, guys.
No worries.
Have a safer day. So, Stevie, I was thinking, because obviously we're paying a mortgage on this. Like, the
Yar.
three of us are paying off a mortgage.
Yar.
If Xavier's, he could just rent from us that room. Like, and we could say like $2,000 a week.
Yeah, yeah. If you, I'll.
Or we
Again,
could
you're
say
the.
three, and then us three just pay one grand less.
Yeah, I'll. You know, you're the finance lady. Your name's on the deeds. I'll let you decide what you want to do, and then let me know.
Because, I mean, he'd just be subletting a room. So, he wouldn't need to
Yeah.
pay, like, the full amount of the mortgage.
Yeah. Are you sure you lived in London? Because usually what happens when you live in London is you do that the opposite way, right? Like you
Yeah,
should be paying
exactly.
20 grand.
He should be paying off the mortgage for us. We
No, I'm
obviously
cool with
need,
that.
we need to check with,
Can.
Crunchall first.
Yeah, as I said to you guys, anyone that moves in is up to you because you are the, I don't want to say females are vulnerable, but they're more susceptible to having weirdos around them. So.
Well, Xavier's cool.
Yeah, exactly.
And we can move those big storage boxes to like a void area.
Yeah, the only thing I would be careful of is putting them into like taking them out fully, like moving them's fine. But I reckon if you them and then put them back, you might lose all the stuff in them.
I think so. So it will
Because
very much be a
obviously
move, and not.
yeah, but you can tidy up that room to the point. Like if we're subletting it rather than, you know what I mean. Like I don't think it's unacceptable for us to have 2 storage boxes in the room and then the rest of it looking nice.
Absolutely. I could probably get rid of the garage door as well. Like, actually make it look like a proper room.
Yeah, I'll leave that to you. I have 0 skills in that regard. But so what's our rent again? 26.
It's 27.
27. Then say to him it's
Oh.
free, and then it makes ours nice and even, right?
Exactly.
And
Then,
we pay 8 each. You know, I can live with
yeah.
that.
Oh, I still have the keys to Dave's house. I could show you.
I did see it on the old Purple Eye, and I say it looked good, and I loved the behind the door little drug counter. Sorry.
Oh, it's so funny.
It's pretty funky.
Yeah, we've got 2.4 million still to pay on this.
Yeah, it might take a while.
Yeah, well,
I got
104 weeks.
I got banked now, you know, I'm not bad.
Oh, do you want to put 40 into it?
No,
Or 400 into it? We could
400
take it down
into
to 2 million left to pay.
Jesus. It's crazy, isn't it? It's absolutely crazy. But we've been living here a while. I'm happy with it. It's a nice house.
I'm just curious, like, when we do sell, like, how much of that do we get back? Like,
Well, I get why we didn't get anything in the old ones because technically we hadn't paid for the full mortgage. You'd have negative equity, blah blah blah. So they only gave us like 16,000 back in the old house. I get that, perfectly fine. But if you pay the whole thing off, then surely you should get the asking price for it, right?
yeah, I'd think so. And any maturity.
Exactly. So if the loggers become quite clogged up and there's not a lot of houses, we would be within our rights to say that we want a 20% increase in the asking price.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's something I can see. Alright, are you getting in your head for what, like 5 minutes?
Yeah, just to move myself.
That's fine. I can go do the same. I got a couple of things to do. I'm just gonna leave myself out here though, because it'll literally only be 5 minutes, and then we can go to Tebek.
Alright, I'm gonna hide myself inside because I'm gonna fly out as well.
Oh, you flying? Okay, okay.
In
I'll
fact,
go inside if you're doing that, and then I'll get you.
yeah, okay. Alrighty, team. I'll be back in 5-10 minutes. I need to move myself from this incredibly warm room into a slightly cooler room where the internet sucks just a little bit more. Sad face. Alright, I'll catch you in a sec. Bye.